Hey guys, just want to let you know that this video is a little bit more on the heavier side compared to other videos. If I accidentally said anything in this video that offends anybody or it offends you, then please let me know in the comments. This video is only coming from a loving place to me and I don't mean any harm. But I'm very, very proud of this video and I'm really excited for you guys to see it, so enjoy.
Ready, set, go!
Hate is stupid. I don't think there's anything in this world that makes me fume out of my ears more than any sort of hate. Specifically for no reason. Even the word hate is ugly. It makes me want to throw up. Blech. Now, I get it. Hate is necessary for survival. How, you might be asking? Well, little do you know. Turtles actually breathe underwater. Little do you know, hate is actually a part of your fight or flight reflex. Most of you probably know what fight or flight is, but to put it simply, when your brain perceives a threat, it gives you two options. Fight, confront it, or flight, run away from it. Or as me and my friend like to call it, fight, flight, freeze, or throw up. Hate comes into play because during fight or flight, your brain's not really in a state of empathy. It's in a state of survival, and will do anything to protect you, even if it comes down to drastic measures. But I think when people hear the word hate, they don't think of it as a biological survival tactic, but more of a problem in modern days. Here's where it's gonna get a little heavy, so I hope you've been going to the gym. I decided to do a little research on hate crime, specifically in the US, and the official FBI's Data Explorer says from January 2025 to January 2026, a total of 10,533 hate crimes were documented. 55% was from race, ethnicity, and ancestry, 14% was sexual orientation, 4% was gender identity, 1% was disability, 22% was religion, and gender was another 1%. Going to check the past 10 years, we can see a significant spike in hate crime occurring around 2020. After doing my research, I asked myself a singular question. Why do people feel the need to offend, hurt, or even kill people for being the person they want to be? I've had my experiences with being left out or made fun of for simply being me. Even online, just posting videos I want to, I've had my fair share of hate comments, some being really nasty. But why would people take time out of their day to make fun of you? Well, let's go back to early humans, when we would all barely speak and we hit each other with rocks. Humans were generally in tribes, and the human brain adapted to separate us, you and your tribe, and them, strangers seen as threats to your tribe. When us sees them, they react quickly to protect. They go into fight or flight. See, we talked about that in the beginning of the video. As humans evolved, that trait never left some people's brains. So when some people see a certain group of people they don't like, their brains go into that us versus them state, excluding those people and making you see them in a less favorable way. There's also the fear of change. You've probably heard this before, but hate is a secondary emotion and is usually caused to cover up one thing: fear. Let me give you an example. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What religion are you? Christian. Oh, nice. I'm Jewish. Oh, ew. Get away from me. Yo, bro, why did you run away from him? He's Jewish, and I don't like that because I'm worried it will change my beliefs. There's the problem. This isn't just the case for religion, and it applies to sexuality, race, disabilities, really everything. But there's nothing wrong with being friends with someone who's different from you. It's completely normal. The only time I think you shouldn't want to become friends with someone is if they seem like a genuinely bad person, whether they're negative and narcissistic, will use you to do things, or seem like a secret serial killer. If you see any of those traits in you, yes, you, watching this video, then I strongly encourage you to do some self-reflecting. Get down to the reason you feel it's necessary to exclude people from your life if they're a certain way. Ask yourself questions as simple as, am I scared? Do I think I'll change for the worse? And what if my friends will hate me? Another reason I think people are so hateful is because of the influence by the people they hang out with. Let's say you have a group of people you really like. You have a lot in common, but they are extremely discriminatory towards certain groups of people and will constantly trash talk them. Now, there's 3 things you should look out for in this situation. Are they discriminatory extremely often? Does it affect you mentally? And will it ruin your reputation? If one or more of these are true, I would try to set boundaries towards them, being harsh yet nice. And also, talk with them to see what their reason is. If it's simply I just don't like them, it means they're scared of them. don't try to dig and find other reasons. They are scared of those people, and either don't know or won't admit it. If it's damaging your mental health or ruining your reputation, you need to separate from them and find other people to hang out with. But what if you're not the one who hates, but is the one being hated on? I've been in your spot before. Like I've said, I've been made fun of and casted out quite a bit in my life simply for being myself. I was told I had an annoying voice, I was ugly, stupid, and I've even been called the R word. Quite a bit. And I know that it sucks, and it really does damage your self-image. You can't really confront it because they're just gonna keep making fun of you. So what do? No, don't do that! I know people's brains generally go into some sort of violence mode when they're made fun of. And sure, revenge feels good, but if you go too far, you're gonna end up in the back of a police car. Bars. My best advice is to talk with someone. Friends you actually trust and are good people, family, even a therapist or someone from your school. What really helped me is to learn to deal with mental problems myself, which, with enough mental strength, is 100% possible. And I know, sometimes things look like they're never gonna get better, but the only way to find out is to keep going. There's no point in giving up in life if things look bad. You need to wait, and sometimes it might take a long time, but eventually, you'll find peace. But what was the point of me making this video? Obviously to talk about the problems and psychological reasons behind hate, but also that you matter. Everyone matters. I don't care what your race is, or what your sexual identity or orientation is, what religion you believe in, or what disability you have. You are a human being. You deserve to be treated with kindness and love. You deserve to be on this earth, and you deserve to be the person you want to be and not be judged for it. With that being said, thanks for watching my show. My Ethan Show!